this is Laura from Traverse Bay Crochet, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own do-it-yourself face mask. Full disclosure, I am not a medical expert. This is just to use if you see fit. I'm just making them for my family after doing some independent research on what material would work best to use as a filter for the inside of your mask. I will link to the article that I used for my research that comes from smartairfilters.com. In the description I will link to the article that I used from smartairfilters.com. There they compared homemade masks versus virus and which materials would work the best, and then comparing that to as if you had a surgical mask. So I will link that so you can see the different materials they use, but some of them was like a vacuum cleaner bag, tea towel, cotton mix, linen, pillowcases, silk. So you can see how those compare to an actual surgical mask. And so for this project I'm going to be using a tea towel. It's just kind of a longer kind of towel if you have that at home, or maybe you want to use cotton or whatever other material. And then we're also going to be using 2 layers of it because that was proven to be more effective than just using 1 layer. And in their research, 2 layers was 97% effective at capturing particles, and that is the same as a surgical mask. So I thought that was pretty cool, and that is what I'm going to be using today. Okay, so for this project you're also going to need 100% cotton yarn. I'm using Lily Sugar and Cream yarn, and then some sewing needles and extra pins, a blunt needle, some scissors, a hot glue gun, and also some bendable wire. So I have a cut and tie, rubber tie down, just a bendable wire, and a size H hook that's 5 millimeters. And so I have written this pattern in child and adult sizes. Today we're going to be doing the adult size, and I will have both of those sizes and the written patterns in the description for the link to my blog post. You will also need some threading floss or regular thread. I like to use the floss because it's just a lot stronger. Okay, so to begin we're going to start by chaining 32. Okay, now we're going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook and into the next 7 chains. Now we're going to half double crochet into the next 15 chains. and single crochet into the last 8 stitches. Now chain 1 and turn your work, and we're going to single crochet into the next 8 stitches. And now we're going to half double crochet into the back loops only of the next 15 stitches. And then do 8 single crochets, and chain 1, turn your work, and do 8 single crochets. And then 15 regular half double crochets. So through both loops for the next 15 stitches. And again, we're going to single crochet the next 8 stitches. Okay, and that was row 3. Chain 1 and turn, and you're just now going to be repeating rows 2 and 3 until you have a total of 12 rows. So for this row we will be doing the 8 single crochets and then 15 half double crochets into the back loops only, and then another 8 single crochets. So now I've completed my 12 rows, and then you're going to continue when you get to on your last row to chain 12 and then just slip stitch into the other end, and then you will also pick up a stitch at this end, chain 12 and slip stitch into your other end here. Okay, and then you'll just weave in those ends, and there you have your mask. So our next step is to cut our cloth. So we're going to cut our cloth 10 inches wide, 7 inches tall. And then once you cut your cloth, fold it in half. And then I made these little marks that make like a little triangle in each corner. So mark that, and then we will be sewing along each corner, down the side and along this corner, fasten off. So again on this corner and down and along this corner. Leave your pocket open here at the bottom because we're going to be turning that inside out when we're done. But for right now, just sew around in those spots and I will meet you right back. So now that I have sewed around the sides and corners, I'm going to turn this inside out. And I'm going to grab our mask and I'm going to put this closed part up at the top, and then we're going to sew around this, and I'm just going to fold in the corners down here so that it's nice and flat. Okay, and just kind of tuck in areas to shape it to fit the inside a little better. But you see this will go all the way around your breathing area. And you can take additional pins here if you would like to, pin it down while you work it sewing around. Okay, so go ahead and sew this around and I will meet you back. So now that you've done the inside of your mask, flip it over and we're going to cut a piece of 4" of our bendable wire. Put that in the middle and get your hot glue gun ready. Make sure your hot glue is nice and hot. And we're just going to glue right below the first row there. And we're going to hot glue a line across. Okay. Sure, it's nice and hot there. And then we're going to stick this down. And there you have your crochet face mask. I will be posting the link to the written pattern and as well as for the children's size in the description. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more free patterns and have a great day.